Hey guys, here to do a movie review. Sorry I haven't made a video in a while. I keep making excuses, but I want to try to do more videos. It's harder for me to make videos because the internet is so damn slow at my house that I just don't even bother doing it sometimes. But I watched Michael Keichel's review of the Spanish version of Dracula, and I had recommended that he watch this movie, and I myself have not seen it in about 3 or 4 years. And I recently bought the Legacy collection. This is the second collection that's been released from Universal. Definitely a step up from the original collection on so many different levels. I could do a whole nother video on that. But um, I decided to watch the Spanish version again. And I will say right off the bat that I think the Spanish version is definitely better made. Um, it's got like so many more things to offer than the original version. You know, the original version, the camera's always standing still, or it's just not as interesting. The director of the movie, Todd Browning, had a silent movie background, so he wasn't used to kind of the new equipment and the sound equipment. And I guess there was frequent arguments on the set. So the cinematographer, Carl Freund, who had a very famous career in German silent movies. I want to say he worked on Nosferatu. He also subsequently went to direct The Mummy in 1932, and he was also the cameraman on I Love Lucy. So there's a little tidbit of information for you. But Universal had this thing where they would subtitle their movies sometimes, but what they would do sometimes is they would make a Spanish version of the movie that they're currently making. Dracula was one of them, and what they would do is the American cast would film during the day, and then the Spanish cast would come at night, use the exact same sets, and they would watch whatever footage had been filmed in the American version and realize that they could do a better job. So they did do a better job. I will say that the American version is still my favorite because of Bela Lugosi. I mean, that he drives that movie. But the Spanish version is just better made. It's more interesting to watch, especially when you're so used to the Bela Lugosi version. It's interesting to watch another version and to see, what if Bela Lugosi had been in this version? It probably would have been a fantastic movie. Granted, the guy who plays Dracula in the Spanish version is not that bad. He does kind of go over the top a little bit, and you can tell he tries to play it as a scary character. Bela Lugosi did not really play it scary. He almost kind of plays it, like he was known for like a sex symbol for this movie, so he didn't necessarily scare people that much. There's only like one scene in the movie where he looks scary, but even when this guy is talking normally in the Spanish version, he looks freaking creepy. It's like Jack Nicholson. Jack Nicholson could be in a movie about, unicorns, and he would still look creepy as fuck. He just gives off that creepy, attitude, and that's exactly what this guy does. It's a very good movie. It's about 20 minutes longer than the American version, and I attribute that to there's some scenes that are longer. They added some things to kind of make it better. But it is a very good movie. Not my favorite Dracula movie, as I've said before. My favorite is still the original one, but it's interesting, like I said, when you've been a fan for the Bela Lugosi one for so long, and you whip this out and you watch it. I wish Bela Lugosi was in this version because it's so much better on so many different levels. But if you haven't seen it yet, I would highly recommend it. You do have to watch it with Spanish or English subtitles. There's no English dubbing or anything like that. It's included on every single release of Dracula, whether it be in the standalone DVDs or the Blu-ray or the collections. The Spanish version does not have its own separate release, so if that pisses you off, I'm sorry. But definitely recommend it. Check it out. You'd really enjoy it. I might do more reviews on classic Universal movies. I grew up watching these movies. I originally had them all on tape, and I subsequently bought the Legacy collections, and I currently keep updating my collection. And so stay tuned for more reviews. I promise you I will release more reviews on these movies. But as always, guys, leave any comments below if you want me to review anything or talk about anything. But stay tuned for more videos in the future, and I'll see you guys later.